Back at it here at Shamrock Fighting Championships as we move into our middleweight division. Sam Tamayo taking on our champion, Shaun Scott.
Please welcome to the cage, Sam Tamayo.
Sam Tamayo makes his way to the Shamrock FC cage tonight by way of Granite City, Illinois. He trains out of the always tough CMMA fighting systems alongside many beasts like Bellator vet Jordan Dowdy. Tamayo took this fight on only 24 hours notice, but believe me, he deserves a title shot. Tamayo has been on a tear as of late, only being shut down once in his career. Look for Tamayo to work on some new techniques and control the pace of this fight. Now, this fight was originally supposed to be a rematch with fan favorite Jason Christensen, who again hurt his knee, tore that meniscus, was not able to compete. Sam Tamayo steps up, comes up into the 185-pound division, and he is ready to make a statement.
Yeah, Tamayo taking this fight on short notice. Let's see what type of shape he's in. He easily made weight, so that was not a problem. That tells me he is in quite good shape, ready for this fight.
Tamayo told me he is always in the gym. He is always training. He also, as I said, has Bellator vet Jordan Dowdy in his corner. He is definitely ready for the action this evening.
Please welcome to the cage, Shaun Scott.
Middleweight champion Shaun Scott comes to us by way of St. Louis, Missouri. He represents his own gym, Scott Health and Fitness. Shaun has an impressive record of 8-2. He won the championship in his last fight with Jason Christensen. But look for Scott to use his athletic abilities to control this fight. Scott is comfortable both standing and on the ground. He has cardio for days and can take this fight wherever it needs to go. As we go to our tail of the tape, Sam Tamayo, 21 years old, 5'10", 182, out of Granite City, Illinois. Shaun Scott, 26 years old, 5'10", 184.9, out of St. Louis, Missouri. Definite fireworks from these two very athletic fighters in this contest. Shaun Scott is definitely the consummate athlete. He is a gymnast. He is a mixed martial artist. He does strongman contests. He is ready to go tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the Shamrock Fighting Championship middleweight division, and it is for the championship. It's brought to you by Supplement Superstores and by First Form. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This young man comes to us by way of Culiacan, Mexico. He has a mixed martial arts record of 3 victories, only 1 defeat. He stands 5'10", and weighed in officially at 182.4 pounds. Introducing Sam Tamayo. And now, fight fans, introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This young man comes to us by way of St. Louis, Missouri. He represents Scott Health and Fitness. His mixed martial arts record, an impressive one, 8 victories, only 2 defeats. He stands 5'10", and weighed in officially at 184.9 pounds. Introducing the champion, Shaun Scott. Our referee for this contest is John Duver.
John Duver in control of the action of our middleweight title fight this evening. Here we go. Shaun Scott coming out quickly against Sam Tamayo. Looking to control. Tamayo doing a great job here, though, of stopping the takedown so far of Shaun Scott. Definitely weathering the storm. Tamayo with a big attempted takedown. Scott doing a great job to stop it.
Tamayo was very close to getting that takedown. Shaun Scott seems to be a little bigger than Tamayo in there, using that strength to his advantage.
Definitely, Scott looks huge compared to Tamayo in this fight. Tamayo slowing the action a bit here, starting to get a little methodical, looking for a possible Kimura. Wow, nice pickup by Scott, but was not able to get Tamayo down.
But a beautiful sprawl by Tamayo. Looking for a single leg of his own. Switches to a double, gets a nice takedown.
Falls into the guillotine of Shaun Scott.
Looks pretty tight. Tamayo doing a good job of relaxing,
Very
pops his head out.
nice. Tamayo doing very well to control the wrestling end of this fight. Oh,
Nice
big
strikes.
shot! He takes Shaun Scott up, tries to take him down with no luck. Oh no! Tries for the takedown with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining here in round one.
You know, that's a very risky move from Tamayo. Trying that reversal takedown, ends up on his back with a Shaun Scott on top of him, steps in the mount.
Scott is going to look to rain down some punches here on Tamayo.
Now
Tamayo
Tamayo
gives
turned
up
his
his back.
belly.
Nice getting to his feet, though, for Tamayo. 1 minute remaining here in round one.
Big hammer fist from Shaun Scott.
Scott doing well to control the action here from Sam Tamayo. Under 1 minute remaining here in round one for our middleweight title.
Tamayo's in a very awkward position here.
Tamayo is trying to clear his arm and does a great job of standing back to his feet. Ducks under the punch.
Nice jabs from Shaun Scott.
Oh,
And a
nice
big right
overhand.
hand from Tamayo.
Oh!
Both fighters landing
Tamayo
huge
is
punches.
Tamayo is getting the best with 10 seconds remaining. Nice knee to the body from Tamayo. What a round one.
Great round one. Lot of action, lot of grappling, very grueling round.
This was definitely a hard round to call.
Very tough round to score. You know, Shaun Scott ended up in the mounted position. Tamayo landed huge punches at the end of the round. I could see it going either way.
As we go to our instant replay here, we see Tamayo coming through, landing those big shots, ducking under the punches. Definitely rocked here Shaun Scott, the champion, with several, to the point that he had to shoot. Tamayo stuffs that takedown. Was it enough to steal the round?
It very well could have been. I'm going to go ahead and give that round to Tamayo. You know, Shaun Scott did end up in the mounted position, but he didn't do anything with it. And he was put there by Tamayo trying to get a takedown.
Definitely big action here in our middleweight title fight. As we get ready for round two. Here we go. Again, Scott comes out tough, but Tamayo again looks for that takedown. It just seems that Scott is just too big for Tamayo to get him down like that.
Yeah, Scott's doing a very good job of defending, and he looks to be a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger than Tamayo, making it very difficult for Tamayo to finish these takedowns.
Tamayo doing well, though, to control the position, landing some shots, ducking under. Again, controlling that position of Shaun Scott.
Shaun Scott needs to be careful Tamayo doesn't take his back here. Tamayo has the underhook. He could creep around to the back of Shaun Scott.
Tamayo steps back and lands some shots. There's a scoop and a big takedown from Sam Tamayo.
Huge takedown. Shaun Scott was running in with his punches. Tamayo smartly ducked right under, and Shaun Scott basically gave him that takedown. Great job by Tamayo, though.
Tamayo now applying pressure. Scott looking for that athletic ability to take over, but what control from the wrestling of Sam Tamayo.
Good job by Shaun Scott grabbing a hold of that single leg and getting the takedown on Tamayo in that that scramble. Shaun Scott passes in the side control.
Maintaining control over Tamayo.
Tamayo bellies down and Shaun Scott takes his back.
Tamayo needs to move. Halfway through round two.
He's got to watch that neck. Shaun Scott looking for the rear naked choke.
Tamayo has got it under, and he is what a fight! Great action from Shaun Scott. Sam Tamayo, but amazing fight, though, here from both sides.
What a great fight. I think the size and athletic ability of Shaun Scott wore down Sam Tamayo to get that rear naked finish in the end.
What a fight from our champion, Shaun Scott.
Here's a replay. Shaun Scott using big punches to get the neck of Tamayo. Finally sinks the hand under the chin and gets the finish.
Tamayo definitely showing some heart and resolve, taking this fight on just 24 hours notice and giving the champ all that he had.
Yeah, great job. Tamayo did great, especially on 24 hours notice. I would love to see what he does with a full camp.
What a night of action so far, and that's just the undercard, Kevin. We still have the main card to come. We have several big fights on the main card. Lee Burns taking on Mark Godeker, Aaron Highfield taking on Kevin Brown, Johan Splogger and Matt Murphy, and then our co-main, Dan O'Connor taking on Nick McLean, Trevor Ward taking on Kendrick Latchman, and our main event, Bobby Brents taking on Frederick Brown. Big, big action. So let's send it up to the cage to Tony Biondo to give us the results.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 1 minute and 40 seconds of round number 2. The fighter taps to a rear naked choke. Your winner, and still the Shamrock FC middleweight champion, Shaun Scott.